You know how I'm doing it, like, you know.
Damn, you got the weed in the freezer.
I got boxes of weed, bro.
Honestly, I've
Look,
seen
this box right here.
all kinds
Look.
of shit. I never saw nothing like that before.
You don't even want to see this.
Oh my God. Yo,
2 pounds of quarters right there from Johnny Boy.
Yes.
You know, it's all right.
Yo, what song is this right here? It sounds like your keyboard.
Who is that?
I thought it was like your keyboard. This is Travis.
What song is that?
I'm asking you.
Then we beat the even they look great, we should still be going. Copy moving late, in my place I can't keep. Everything we say, promises I can't keep.
Wow.
They know where we from tats on my face.
Where you get that?
It's like you doing the fuck. I thought you did this shit.
Nah, it's just some copies.
Everybody know you kind of like gave birth to Travis. Are you the influence behind him switching beats in like a lot of his records instead of it being consistent?
I mean, it's both of us. It's me and him. We come up with that shit together. Yeah. He's definitely the glue. He holds shit together.
I heard about your Dr. Dre Scarface story the other day. I was smoking with my boys. They were talking about it. Like,
yeah.
What was that about?
Oh, it was dope. It's like, I'll never forget, like, we were working on the Untouchable album.
Mm-hmm.
I went over to the studio just to hang out while they, worked on the song and mixed it. Because Dre was producing. And I was like, what's up? Who's going to mix this? And Dre was like, you got it. He just got up from the board and went like this to the SSL. I was like, whoa.
What?
That's crazy respect, like, I sat there and mixed the song in front of him,
Did you get anything from Dre at that time, or you've always had your own? Like,
always had my own thing. I mean, listening to him, of course, but
yeah.
Chris the Glove.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris had taught me a lot of shit about how not to be scared to turn the EQs up all the way, like don't go by the rule books, if you want to sound like the Dre presence and stuff. Here comes my chiropractor, Dr. Ron.
Yeah.
Sorry, I tried to turn the camera around and failed. Here we go.
Hey, how you doing?
All right. Mike's getting adjusted.
He's really getting that shit done, huh?
Yeah.
Yo.
Open air chiropractic.
He does that every day?
No.
Holy fuck. Did you hear that?
Oh shit, yo, that's crazy. Oh shit.
Okay, this is what we go through to perform music for you guys.
How much weed does he smoke a day?
Good God. You know what? I don't know. It would be easier to find out if it was all from one bag, but it all seems to come from many different sources. Do you know what I mean?
Let me get my blunt ready. Yeah.
Arpeggiator on the other hand.
Hey. I might as well put my drop on. Yo, I got my drop for you, man. I got my drop. You know what I'm saying?
You doing the drop and shit, bro?
I got the drop for you, man, so nobody can take the stuff. You know what I mean?
like this.
Oh shit. Damn.
Jam. Get it, jam.
Damn. Damn. Yeah. Fucking Mike D, man, going on fucking live right now. Fuck.
Gonna hit the piano over here. Remember that one?
Oh shit.
How's it go?
Motherfucker, Jeffrey. Go ahead.
That's why I figured it's time for me to do my own album, you know?
Yeah.
I've done a lot for other people. I need to look out for myself, you know?
When you go to, yo, you have so much shit at your crib. I feel like coming up there and taking all your hard drives, man. with mad unfinished music, yo.
I got shit from Nate Dogg to, you know what I mean? I got like 6 Nate Dogg songs somewhere in the fucking, on some tapes in the garage.
I mean,
Probably some Tupac up in there that Daz gave me back in the day, you know?
bro, I'm coming over there, man. 'Cause the last time I was there, you had a Justin Bieber weed song. Like,
oh yeah, that's a great song.
you had a Justin Bieber weed song.
I do have a Justin Bieber weed song.
This guy got like people relaxing in his pool. This guy, man. This guy is chill. Late. Roll up before I get into your vibe, you know?
You know, roll something, smoke something.
Yo.
Let's go.
You know, these shirts, you know Gustavo, yeah, of course. Gustavo, but he came to my house like 4 days ago and sat out on the porch, you know, and smoked while we talked through the door, you know. And he left this merch, and I said, I'll just throw that shit in the corner. You know what I mean? I can't touch it for a few days. And today I woke up and looked, and there's a shirt of me and Kanye in 2003, like mastering through the wire and shit, you know what I mean? It was like it was a driver that was annoying Kanye. It was like when Kanye was, you know, Jay-Z's producer, he wasn't an artist yet, you know what I mean?
You guys have that nerd producer talk. What was the first thing I was talking about as far as production?
Oh, like zip disks and ASRs, and you know, I got the 250 megabyte. You know what I mean?
Was he like anxious to like get in the studio, like get to work, like because he's with you and he's like, "Yo, let's get it going."
Yeah, I mean, this day was a day when he came down. Like it's the first day I met him.
Yeah.
Like we worked on like Scarface to Fix together, but remotely. You know what I mean? And like I just answered the door one day, and this dude Kanye West was at the door. We didn't know each other. We didn't know shit. He didn't bring any assistants. By himself,
Okay.
cold. Pulled up with this driver that had a digital camera. That's who was taking all these pictures.
Wow.
You know, lucky he took the pictures. My brother who passed away is on here too. That's why I like it a lot.
Oh wow.
That's
Wow.
great.
That's very sentimental right there. That shirt, man. I need to get
Yeah.
one of those myself, man. Well, while you roll that, I'm gonna play this. You know, because I'm gonna get into your 420 like right after. So let me play this. This Travis Scott and Kid Cudi shit while you roll that, and then we're gonna.
Yeah, you gotta play the Scots. Oh my god.
Yo, roll that shit, man. Travis
You'd be
Scott is.
surprised how fast I roll it. What?
Well, we gotta hurry up. Get out.
All right, cut it off. No, keep it going. Come on.
Let's go. We see the hype outside, right from the house. Took it straight from outside, straight to the couch. We put the mic,
Take the mask off.
edit shit out. We letting the scouts outside, we running the scouts. Ain't no control in the game, they never leave. I got tats over my veins, cause that what I bleed. She drink a lot of the bourbon, like she from the street. We got control of the flows in her.
Yo, man, where does he get this technique? I mean, you have so much influence, especially when I hear your 420 album. I hear a lot of Travis Scott all over that shit. Like,
Yeah.
I just hear shit that he would get on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where did
Even if it's not me, like if it's another producer that produces for him,
yeah.
it probably came up on my sound, so that, you know, they kind of, you know what I mean?
Is there a way? Is there a technique, like even like when he doubles his voice, like you have to do a specific like edit or some shit to get it all? Because he has like 10 different things going on when he produces every record.
That's the challenge, you know, is to mix his vocals where you can digest all the stuff that he puts in. You know what I mean?
So how is it when it's over? Do you guys like have like a big sigh at the end, like, ugh, like, damn.
Basically, yeah. It's like It's kind of like taking a shit. You're like, oh. You know what I mean? Like, whew.
Which record was like the ultimate sigh? Like, oh my God, what have we done? This is amazing. Which record was that? Like, your favorite?
With Travis?
Yeah.
I mean, Astroworld, basically, I think. like the day the Drake vocals came in, the day the album was due. You know what I mean? Like, that was a crazy time, you
know? When y'all say it's crazy, is it from like you can see yourself like when you perform with him that it'll transition to like 30,000 people, 40,000 people? Like you already see the future.
Yeah, because I've already done it with Kanye. You know what I mean? So it's like just a repeat. You know what I mean? On a different. They're both on the same level. You know what I mean? But it's like on the new generation doing the same repeat. You know? And my old ass is lucky enough to be involved with all of them. You know?
Do you feel that you've reached like 100% with Travis Scott, or it's still like growing? It's still
no. You remember like days before rodeo and all that shit? He was like mostly self-produced. You know what I mean? Him and like Anthony Schulhofer made the beats together.
Yeah.
And then as he got to be bigger and bigger star, rap star with more things to do, he kind of like I think he just kind of quit making beats. You know what I mean? He was just take beats from whoever emailing beats, and then we would build on them. You know, but he's I don't know if you saw since quarantine, a few Instagram posted him on the MPC, chopping up samples. He's back at it, and, like me and him against the world, Oh shit! God damn!
Got fucking the nigga Spock. You got fucking Darth Vader.
Oh come on!
You got the fucking look. You got the fighter. Where the fighter
G unit.
Yeah, you got the G unit one.
Yeah, big ass G unit.
Yo, isn't it crazy how you're probably the only producer that kids analyze? Like sometimes producers they make great songs and they love their music, but you are really like analyzed, like every little detail you do. People are watching every little thing that you put together, which is like
I try to be the reference. You know what I mean? Like the reference for the rest of the world to follow and like aspire to be. Text Marissa, tell her I'm on with WHOO kid right now. I can't answer.
How is it? Give us a different perspective of Kid Cudi. That he's so like secretive. But I don't need any personal stuff. But what do you want the fans to know about Kid Cudi that he really doesn't put out there? That's cool.
I mean, pretty much what you see is what you get with Cudi. He's like very transparent, very honest person. Real spiritual. We got a connection like when we work, we're like blood brothers, We're Vulcans too.
What was the first beat you worked on with him? Like, and it probably didn't even come out.
Cudi, probably Marijuana, I think. Or like Gorgeous, maybe. It's a good question. I don't remember.
Yeah, I like that. I like the little talks you do in them shits. Like, smoke weed, baby.
Fatality.
I heard there's gonna be a part 2 because you're letting this marinate, and then you're gonna work on like a collabo version. I read about it.
Yeah. I may do one more instrumental before the collabo. Like an instrumental with just like all the artists I work with just doing like light background vocals. No words, just making noises and singing oohs and ahs and like what I'm saying, humming and shit. Like instead of having full songs. And then the next album be like full like Kid Cudi and Travis Scott, Kanye West and fucking, you know what I mean?
Wow. What would be a dream collabo for you, like with the artists you know? Whether it's Kanye, Travis, who would you want like on the outside of the like you know, like not even hip hop, but
Outside of the
yeah.
everyday, I don't know. York would be cool.
Hmm?
Christine and the Queens, you heard of her?
Mm.
That might be a cool one. You seen her version of Highest in the Room?
Yeah. Oh
Yes.
my god.
Imagine that. Like Rosalia, I want to get her on something. Yeah, we've been talking a lot lately. Just keep in touch. Since the Highest in the Room.
You've ever spoken to like Madonna about the rappers? Cause she knows a lot of rappers, yo. Like on the low, and people be sleeping on her. She's into the music.
She works out to Gunna and shit. You know what I mean?
Works out to Gunna. What the fuck?
Yeah. Shit, I don't even know. I mean, who is that? She's like, it's Gunna. Like,
How about other like languages and races? Like, what's the experience like? Like dealing, like how does an Asian person deal with your music? How does a French or British?
I don't know. Like when I tour with, like I don't do that much touring with Travis, but when I toured with Kanye, like in Abu Dhabi, motherfuckers be like, all of the lights. You know, they need the audience like 50,000 people singing that shit. They don't speak no English, but they'd be like, fucking, you know, the lyrics to our song. When I do a drop, they'd be like,
yo. Has there ever been a Mike Dean tattoo like on a fan? Like what do you call your stands? Like the Deanies? Like
MWA.
oh MWAs. That's your crew.
A couple of them, Apex Martin's got a tat, and Daiso got a tat.
Yo, they say everybody I interview, they always say that they respect your like your choices of how you like mix their shit or the horns you pick or.
But I usually do like if Beyonce sends me a song and say, for instance, I just like I'll go through each track, you know, I'll get the multi-track and the vocals. And I'll just go through each track and shit that offends me, I'll just mute it. You know what I mean? And just any little thing that bothers me, I'll just take it away.
Oh wow.
And then like with her, and then I'll fill it back up with what I think should be. And I'll send it back to her. And then she takes what she wants from that, you know. Like most artists, you know, it's like it's just dope.
Which song was like the one you were like muting like crazy and you had to redo the whole thing?
Beyonce.
What?
Partition and Beyonce, those two, you know what I mean? I muted hella shit and put in hella shit, put in the...
I got a question for you. You've been in the game forever. Have you ever ran into like Prince?
When I was young, when I was 18, I guess, during Purple Rain tour, Greg, he's like my best friend. He's my mentor. He played bass, you know, this dude from Nashville, from LA. Like, he taught me the funk. He taught me that, you know, he used to play me all the P-Funk records and shit. His girlfriend went to school with Apollonia. So we hung out and we hung out with Apollonia more, you know. But the only I ever seen Prince, he'd be like, he'd come stick his head in the door. You okay, babe? You okay, babe?
What?
Yeah. And then one of my girl's friends was kind of hanging out with him for a while, being his muse. And I saw him on FaceTime one time during Thanksgiving. Like he was like that, you know. Hey, that's about it, you know. I wish I would have worked with him. He's a beast.
Wow.
I'm basically Prince without the voice. You know, if I had a voice, I'd be Prince.
Why are you so like fucking like hiding all the other stuff you're doing? What's the next surprise? Can you give me like one surprise, one Mike Dean surprise on your project that you might possibly do? Like even the thought of it is enough.
About a Jay-Z Kanye collab.
What? You used to work with Selena. Is it harder to work with singers or rappers? Which one do you prefer? You got Madonna.
Singers are harder because, you know, you got to worry more about pitch and shit like that, you know. It's not the same shit, really, I guess.
Well, you mixing Madonna shit now, so it's like she has a powerful voice, man.
That's fun.
It's easy to work with her than someone who's like young and trying to figure out and doubling, tripling.
Working with her is kind of a problem because she'll get a vocal sound before I get there, and fall in love with it. I may not love it, but I got to get it back there. You know what I mean? 'Cause she's got like bad ears, you know, like she hears you turn the EQ half a dB. She's like, what'd you do? You know what I mean? Like, and now that I've taught her during this last album process what a dB was exactly, she can be like, turn my voice up 3.5 dB. And she's really good.
Isn't it crazy how her voice is still here from so many years? I was a kid dancing in line, Bonita, man.
That's crazy, man. It's like,
come on.
Working with her, like, you know, she won't do a show now without me coming out and making sure her voice is right. You know what I mean? Right. I fly to every city she plays in.
I'm doing my radio show, right? And it's like 12:30 in the morning. So I go in the pre-record late at night so nobody can fuck with me, and then I can do my strippers, pussy dripping. You know, nobody's up there, so I got bitches naked going crazy on my radio show. So this was a cool night. So I didn't have no bitches and dripping wet pussy. So I opened the drapes so I could, like, people could see me, like, if somebody walks by. So I'm DJing, and then my soundboard guy is like doing the sound and everything while I'm DJing, and I'm going back and forth.
Like, yo.
Then my sound guy just got like shocked. Like he just kept looking at the glass. So I stopped DJing for 2 seconds. And I looked to the left. Yo, it's fucking Madonna humping my glass, like gyrating on my glass.
Fatality.